Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Bitcoin, we are trading at $19,557. 24-hour volume, we're up 32%, and market cap, we're up 2% here. So looking pretty good for Bitcoin. We did have a breakout, which I'm going to show you in the 4-hour time frame, but we're going to start off with our weekly time frame here. Now, last week when we saw this candlestick, it was mainly a spinning top candlestick, but we were able to get so far today the body that is bigger than the previous body, which does show us a lot of buying pressure. And of course, we can see the MACD indicator growing bigger as it is excelling up in these bars or these histograms. So the momentum itself is getting quite strong here, that we are seeing a lot of buying pressure. And this is our ultimate resistance line here at the 20,300. If we can be able to retest this, then it's going to be more realistic for our MACD indicator to get essentially out of the zero or the negative percentage here, as we can see here on the chart that our MACD line and our signal line is well below our zero, which ultimately has the trend as a bear trend. And if we can come back and retest the 0% here, which I had to drag really far for that, essentially bring ourselves back into the primary trend, which is a bull trend itself. But I mean, before we get there, this is going to be the test of our resistance line at the 20,000. If we can be able to break that, then we can ultimately reevaluate where we're going to go. But so far today, it's looking pretty good here. We do have tomorrow that is going to close off. And if we can essentially get this body and a little bit more higher at the very top of the wick here of this candlestick range, then we can be able to be more optimistic of a breakout in an uptrend rally for Bitcoin. Now, heading over to our daily chart here, and I want to show you guys a few things. We are getting capped up or a resistance line roughly around 61%. We have 1, 2, 3, and then so far for today as capped up around this area. And we have our area of support. Excuse me, at 18,900. Now we're almost doing kind of a triple bottom essentially itself, always getting capped up at the resistance, coming down to an area of support. But we can see that the wicks at the very bottom here were really heavy in terms of the selling range. But majority of the times of these candlestick wicks, we can be able to see, or the bodies itself, retracing to an area of support here. So the more times that we are going to retest this area of resistance, the more times that we are going to break it. And what we have seen in these retests is a change of direction here. So we can see this retest here at the 61%, flip from the red to the green. Again, here from the red to the green. Again, into the green itself. So as the momentum's coming up to this area, it's only a matter of time that these histograms break out, and Bitcoin is going to break out in an uptrend and hopefully again come into our $20,300 range, because we need to retest this multiple times for us to even break through it. Now, heading over to our 4-hour time frame, here is the breakout that we saw. We saw the Bollinger Bands reacting, squeezing in, and finally breaking out, because we were using the 20 moving average as a really nice safety net. Take a look at how many times we were able to save ourselves around the 20 moving average, and we can see these candlestick wicks and the body itself pumped up in volume at 11,000 in 4-hour intervals. Now, normally the MACD indicator, it's kind of a silent breakout whenever we see small little histograms like this for a long period of time. There is going to be a breakout. And as you guys know, normally in the videos here that I show you with the Bollinger Bands reacting, whenever it narrows in and then pinch in, depending on where the price is, if it's above the 20 moving average, next course of action is expansion of the Bollinger Bands, and the price needs to reach up to the top of the Bollinger Bands, which worked really nicely here for Bitcoin. Now, as we can see so far, normally as an extension of this high, there's going to be a pullback. Now, the pullback itself, we're anticipating that comes down closer to this fib here at 127. We've already skyrocketed high. We broke through a lot of areas of resistance zones, and we're hoping to get a small, small pullback itself, because if we can be able to initiate that small pullback, then the momentum itself is going to be stronger, and then retest this area and hopefully again break through it. Now, Sorry, I think my voice is gonna give out. But if we take a look so far for this session in the 4 hour time frame, we can see that the bodies itself is mainly at the bottom. I'm just gonna switch over to the 2 hour time frame. As we can see here already, we can see slowness or momentum is getting smaller and smaller itself. Now, one of the things that we need to ensure for Bitcoin in order to continue this uptrend and continue this beautiful momentum is coming up and retesting or having the body closer to at least 19,500 because it's going to mirror the same body that we had in these previous candlesticks. And if we have three bodies, it's going to resemble the chart pattern or the candlestick pattern, three white soldiers, which is a bullish run pattern itself from a breakout. But if we don't see that, and initially we see the candlestick that's formulating right now, then we are going to play more of a support line and find areas of resist or support, which again, I'm going to be putting on our target here at 19.4. We've seen the wick come down closer to that and then creating a lot of lower high wicks, which is essential for a really good uptrend. But if we take a look again at the 4 hour time frame, the body itself is pretty good. Going into the 2 hour time frame, we see some weakness. However, again, the 2 hours is not quite done. So we want to make sure that we do small pullbacks. If we do have a very shallow pullback, pushing us closer to the 38% of our fib here at 19,264, then this uptrend itself is not supported. We want to be looking for short entries itself, as again, this shallow pullback diminishes that momentum and it may soon be over here. So that is my video here for Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know what you think down below. Like and subscribe to the channel as well, but I'll see you next time. Bye.